Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Earthbound Super Series Swiss Round 2, where we've got Octopuscal and Flyeaglesfly, both in the 1-0 brackets, getting ready to face off here. And get some audio going here. One sec. I don't know. Well, for whatever reason, neither of them are going. Oh, it's because I have the stream muted. Ah, true. But hello everyone, my name is Irving, and I'll be commentating this race today. I hope to see a very good showing from both of our runners. Seems like the times are pretty well synced up already, so I won't have to do anything there. High five to the runners on that one. Hello chat, I've just pulled open the box for the first time. Hope everyone's doing okay. Alright, two first pass crack bat pickups for our runners. Get those nice and equipped and ready to go. Very helpful to neutralize them. It's nice that we get the wide time zone difference. I mean, there's pros and cons to it, of course. But for those who are unaware, Octo is a Japanese runner. We have a couple of Japanese runners in the Boogey tournament this year. So that's at least for me, it's a 10-hour time difference. So wait, it might even be more. I think it's like 14 hours. I even think it's more than that. It's crazy. So getting the restreams on can be kind of difficult, crossing over sometimes, but in that regard, we also get streams at all parts of the day, so. Now I sound like I just woke up, which is very true, so. Alright, both runners have talked to Porky on our way back to Mom. Mom sends us up to bed. Later that night. Yes, a big good luck to both of our runners here. Now we get into the, well, one more pass of the Onet house. Octo with the last minute equip, well, not really last minute, but he gets it in there. That might be when they normally equip it. Who knows? Everyone does it differently, which is kind of cool. Because it really doesn't matter. Alright, now we get into the real stuff once we get outside here. Will the hill be nice today? Octo being our current Boogey world record holder, right? I believe? I don't think anyone's broken his record since he put it out. Of course, there are many strategies that some would opt not to take in a race environment, so we'll see how much he decides to employ here. I believe Octo has already put forth a 107. Oh no, maybe a 108. I think he got beat by a 107. But still very respectable time, of course. Getting a couple dogs, got to despawn. Same with Eagles. Both are doing pretty good, though. Eagles gets another dog. Octo gonna stutter the snake. Gets a crow, and the crows are kind of like 50-50. Because honestly, eagles, I would have said that crow was stuck, but fair enough. Honestly, they can jump you anyway. That one, not so much. Eagles in despawn hell right now. Hello, Hunter. Thank you for the good morning. I hope your morning is good as well. Eagle's not getting any luck here, trying to get something that he can work with. A snake, I bet he's looking for a snake that he can just stutter past or something. Oh, did Octo pass a snake? Sometimes they get stuck on like some little pixel, so it's nice when that happens. Ooh, Eagles! He's sweating because he's like, okay, this hill is taking way too long, so he's trying to take whatever he can get. Oh my gosh. Did he? Okay, yeah, I was watching Eagle's screen because there's some spicy things happening. Oh, if you're talking like, okay. He's talking like the one in the beginning. I figured I missed a snake up at the top. Yes. So, in this game, all enemies have like different movement types. So you'll see like the dog, will just chase you no matter what. But Eagles was able to get the dog stuck on the tree, so that was pretty much the strat there. So very nice play by him. But other enemies will do other stuff like zigzag patterns, but the snake enemy and other enemies like it specifically have a certain move pattern where they will only move. They check every, I don't know the specifics, somebody can come out and drop the hot numbers in chat, but basically they check every certain number of frames if Ness is moving, and if Ness is moving, then they move. And then, so to get around that, runners will employ something called a stutter step, which is where they will kind of basically rhythmically, not like really spamming, but rhythmically hit the D-pad in a way that Ness will effectively dance around the checks of the snake movement. So you'll still get the snake moving sometimes, but if you're like really good with the timing, you can pretty much make it so the snake never moves on screen, which is pretty much what Octo demonstrated. Not all enemies work like that though. So snakes are one of the few, and there's you'll see that enemy types kind of like get carried across the entire game. So there will be other enemies in the game like Bukas, Scorpions, sorry, moles, the mice and giant step. Those are all stutterable enemies because they all do the same pattern. Slugs. I mean, honestly, yeah, there's more than I thought. I guess in the early game, they start bringing out the nasty ones later. 755 Starman for Octo, pretty average. I believe that was a 3-turn. Honestly, wasn't paying attention. I usually just turn my brain on. I did see Buzz hit a 115 for Eagle, so that's definitely going to help him out and help him catch up a bit. I'm just assuming that was a 3-turn just because that was a 755. Although no, the 755 with Octo still had it pretty good. So I would guess that was a 2-turn. Okay, Buzz, showing us he knows how to play the game. Starman is down for both runners, 830 and 755. So really good Starman times for both runners. Anyone's game here. Nobody gets kneecapped by the first goalpost. Now it's just Frankie. Arg. Gasp. Not Buzz, everybody's favorite side character. How can we proceed? Alright, empty zoo, maybe? Alright, very clean walk, no enemies for Octo. Pretty much the preferred line right there. Get that, Mr. Baseball Cap. Nice cast hit there. Really maximizing that reach distance from the kid there to give me that hat. Barely in the door and already asking for it. Who are you talking to, Octo? Uh-oh! From behind the tree, but Eagles gets kind of lucky there. The dog jumps out in a way that it kind of gets stuck on the outrageously comically large pixel from the tree jutting out there. That was a bit ridiculous. But it worked out in his favor, so. Alright, Octo done shopping here. On his way to Sharks. Let's hope first Pogo Punk is quite nice here. Fingers crossed. No charges. Alright, fell down. Hell yeah. There's the first one. Let's see what Octo chooses to do here. I don't believe Octo picked up the bread roll, but I was not actually confirming or denying that. Watching to confirm it. But only one hit from first Pogo is usually pretty good, even if it is a charge. That is something you can take to the bank. Who knows? Oh, it's right there, so. That's true. The bread roll is definitely your best defense against that first Pogo, and honestly, just throughout this entire gauntlet of the first three Sharks here, the bread roll is kind of like, honestly, okay, sorry, not your best defense, but it's really just kind of free, not much time loss. You don't have to burn a life up. As long as the Pogo guys aren't incredibly awful to you, the bread roll is going to get you there, like they are to Eagles here. The Eagles took quite the walloping. First turn brandish for Octo, but gets a 19 on the hit, so definitely pretty good. Getting a lot of melees, not enough dead turns to really kind of brute force it here. Gonna have to take 2 life ups, pretty average. Getting no dead turns on Frankie, just gonna send it. Oh, he misses! That's a death for Octo on Frankie. Oh, what? Wait, dang! Oh, okay, well, I called it way too early. I thought for sure. Huh, I guess we mashed those. Good crit first turn. Huh. Well, Octo with the super duper nervous Frankie with the mash out for the mortal hit. Yeah, okay, Daniel, I was like, I was already calling the death because I was like, I'm actually, it's over, right? But here it is, the mash out. That was insane. But he makes it through with Ness missing and just no dead turns on Frankie. Yeah, that's turbo for sure. Well, yeah, yeah. I think there is a little... I think there's still some windows, even if you are... Because you can't just hold down turbo the whole time, right? I mean, I think you still have to mash with... I don't know exactly how turbo gets set up in other people's ways. I usually just put mine on L. I don't know if people have like L and A turboed together. Eagles makes it through Frankie, so on to Frankenstein. Pretty sizable HP going into Frankenstein here, so that's oh yeah, it's still insane. It's still insane. Like I wouldn't even be able to do that with turbos, so like I die there personally. Alright, gets a throw punch on a turn that would have been mortal damage, so definitely good. But Ness then misses right afterwards. Octo getting burgers. Wants to secure that lead. Burgers definitely the standard play for the safety. Eagles makes it through Frankie's time with a 15-20 about, I believe, or maybe like a 15-15 somewhere there. Octo not buying like a ton of burgers though, just enough to just kind of get there. Dang. Is this the first time SNES has really had like competition in terms of like speed? Or have we always known that SNES Classic has been better? Slash faster? Is it just because of Turbo? Octo getting a first slug pack down here. Has to despawn a few mice, but makes it happen anyways. Eagles picking up that key. Oh, gotcha. I honestly hadn't researched too much personally on the other console sides of things. Mostly because I don't own them, so I've never actually bothered to like look into it. I was wondering. Yeah, because Turbo of course is gonna help you absolutely. I don't think it would be very impressive if somebody mashes that like as a human being. Octo getting the mice stuck on the wall there. Standard Boogey strat here. Boogey slash just regular glitchless non-manip strat is to farm up slugs to get enough level to have rockin' on Ness for the first Titanic Ant fight. And the way we do that is with 22 slugs slash 22 just things, because you can kind of, sometimes you'll get like slugs and then maybe you'll get like some mice if you are unlucky. But generally just 22 slugs is the absolute goal here. So Octo on 8 right now. Standard practice is to begin farming on this bottom level here using kind of this spawn plate that Octo's abusing here. There's only a mice and a 4-pack of slugs on the spawn plate in front of him. So what he does is gets the mice stuck on the wall in a place where he's just always on screen, and then he just despawns for the slugs, making it kind of a faster chance, so to speak, of getting them to spawn. And then it's just kind of up to luck at that point. Eagles entering Giant Step while Octo finishes his 12th slug. But Eagles actually gets a not too bad opening room here because he has, now if that's correct, he has 2 sets of 4-packs there. If that second pack is not like a weird half pack, he has like a really nice opening. Although Ness is really hitting low for Eagles here, so that kind of sucks. Whereas I don't think Octo has had a low hit, just a couple misses. Octo moving on to 16 slugs though, so this is generally when the runner would either choose to farm the last amount of slugs on the bottom here by emulating the same strategy, or continue moving up, because sometimes you can get lucky to get more slug packs on the way up, like Octo just did. So Octo's now on 20. Or typically runners will go for the very, very top spawn plate and try for a 6-pack of slugs, because that'll be the even amount of 22, which will get you right exactly at level 8 for rockin'. Or is it 7? Actually, is it 7 or 8? I actually don't know. I just hit the button, man. I just hit the rockin' button. So Eagles did get 2 4-packs, but it looks like that first pack did not go too hot for him, but that's not not typical for the first slug pack ever in Giant Step, because sometimes Ness's stats can be a little bad when he's walking in here for the first time. Generally getting neutralized, but Eagle's still getting hit for 5s. That's not good after the level up, for sure. So Octo doing what I was talking earlier is choosing to maybe get like 2 little kind of minor pickups instead of, oh, he's gonna try and that's smart. He's gonna try and separate his slug from the 4-pack and then take it alone. Then he can just stomp it and bam, that's 22. That's smart. So he got pretty lucky on his slugs for sure, because he definitely got a nice little. Getting those 2 spawn plates of the slugs. He's gonna choose to stutter this. Oh, that's brave. If you get a lot of lag up there, you're in a tight spot, Octo, but he's gonna choose to go for it. He might despawn in the cave here. No, he's just gonna man's just stuttering. He's out here fighting the D-pad. Oh boy. He's so no, Octo. He tried, dude. The lag gets too bad sometimes. He's choosing to run away, so this will definitely help Eagles catch up a little bit. I believe Eagles, that was his 12th pack. I don't know if he had another one in between the big 8. So I don't think that's a 4-pack, is it? Yeah, that's a weird 2-pack, but that could still also be good. Because you still need 22, so you're gonna have to get a weird 2 something somewhere, whether it be the 6-pack or the 2 pickups. Alright, so Octo didn't actually lose too much time. It wasn't ideal, of course. So he probably not too happy with that whole situation, but these things happen. Going for the extra burger down here. Just gonna go ahead. Oh, nope. Just trying to weave these ants here. Fair enough. Still generally really good stutters from Octo, because those are not moving. But gets the unfortunate jump in the unavoidable jump at the start of the cave, but nice. Ness gets the smash off after missing. Yeah, sometimes the game is just like, yeah, you're just going to get this encounter because we're just going to put this ant here, and you can't do anything. Can't turn around, can't smash it unless your offense is 24, so get rolled, basically. See how ant goes for Octo. My text is too squinty on my OBS to actually see what that was, so I'm just gonna be happy that it hit. I didn't see 3 digits, so I know it wasn't insane. I think that was only like a 55 or something, so that's kind of bad. Ooh, Octo LOLing because he died! Ah, I see. I was like, why is Octo typing in the chat? Ah! Unfortunate. That happened way too... I turned to look at Eagle's screen for just a second. Okay. Octo taking a Titanic ant death is gonna shift the lead to Eagle's favor here. I do believe Eagles is level 8 because I think I saw him get rockin'. He stepped on something, unless he's just... Let me see what his HP is. No, maybe he's still fighting. Maybe that was the level right before level 8. Okay, so unfortunately Octo has to take one of the biggest time losses in the run, short of maybe dying to Car Painter. And that is walking the walk of shame all the way back to Giant Step. All the way to the top. Have to stutter everything again. Nothing is going to run away from him. Has to take the photo. It's just a bad time all around. Ant will ruin you sometimes. If he just continuously bites over and over and over again, and if you try to play, like, even just the slightest bit dangerous, and he's just like, no, I'm not going to have any dead turns, which Octo has not been getting, like, any dead turns on any boss. Kind of insane. Wow. Did anyone else see the swirls go off at the exact same time? That was kind of cool. For real, Jimothy, yeah, it is just kind of like, yep. Oh, you died any time in Onet? Well, here's a photo. Unavoidable. We might see some see some breakneck here because Octo kind of pulled ahead with his slug grind, and he kind of had a better shark gauntlet. So, and his recovery here is not the worst. He's being able to stutter everything. He's still just getting mad amounts of spawns and giant step. This is a very crowded giant step for Octo today. And there's is that 2 6-packs, fellas? Oh no, okay. It's just the thing on my screen when the particles are really compressed. I should maximize my OBS. That might help. Maybe then I can see better. But then I can't see chat. One monitor struggles. This is the scuffed restream. Get. So Octo actually, funnily enough, pulling ahead of Eagles again, so lead shift here, but you know, we'll have to see who survives the ant now. Ooh, Eagles probably should have just despawned that one, brother. Not gonna lie. A double ant fight right before giant ant or titanic ant is never good. Oh, triple. He's gonna take a lot of damage here. He's gonna try and bash it out. Alright, 2 Rockins off. 76 and whatever the first one was. I don't think it was over 100, but I wasn't watching. A lot of biting attacks again for Octo. Wait, the first one missed? I didn't hear the noise. Alright, we go Eagles for the start of the ant fight. Ant did. Ah, I gotcha. Nice. Alright, Octo finally comes back and beats the heck out of this ant. Ooh, big hit to Eagles, 45. He's gonna have to heal here. Hopefully he can get this life up off. Alright, nice, gets a low hit. Yeah, dude. Ant is brutal. 2745-ish for Ant. 2740, I think. Roundabouts. Ooh, Eagles is hovering around the low zone with the HP pool here, but getting some nice dead turns, luckily. I would imagine the Ant not too... Oh, no. Not too much HP. 31 is definitely healable, though. So, not the worst HP to be at. But he's definitely fighting. There's a smash. That's got to do it. 28-21 Ant for Eagles, so about a 40-second delta between our two runners. You definitely hate to see it because Octo definitely was pulling ahead there and got rolled by Ant. But that's what Eagles needed to kind of stay in this race a little bit here in the early game. A lot of stuff to happen in PRV and HHV though, so anything can possible. One death, as Octo has experienced and has demonstrated, one death can set you back. Even though he was able to scrape the lead back just by playing Giant Step well and stuttering well, he was able to get that lead right back, and you're just hoping he can hold on to it. Eagles grabbing that second hamburger. No extra burgers for Octo. On to Cops. Just trying to get the heck out of Onet. Sick of this place. See how these cops go. Cops have the luxury of hitting you with 2 moves, or missing, of course. Crushing Chop or just a regular hit. Crushing Chop is what we not want to see a lot of. But even though it's a low chance of a move, we see it all the time. But hey, first cop went pretty much ideal for Octo. 1 hit and a miss, and 70 HP going into cop number 2. Eagle's also not getting more burgers. The burger shopping after Giant Step is not necessarily required in any capacity, of course, but Octo, nice crit, getting that out there. Going in with 46 HP to the next cop, though. Kind of a nervous health pool there, but let's see when he decides to heal. Eagle's starting up the cops right now. Open it up with a burger, fair point. Crush and Chop will put him right back down to that health pool, though. Nice miss to neutralize. And then the cop dodges right back. Alright, 3rd cop down, going into the 4th cop with 47. Eagle's on the 1st cop. Let's see if he gets a nice one. Ooh, Ness misses. Classic. Ooh, nice crushing chop miss from the cop. That'll help. That should clear him out. I forgot Ness miss, so 1 more hit. Ooh. Getting low there. Ooh, nice outspeed from Ness. 20 psychic points and 70 HP going into Strong. And a level up, so. Definitely a nice healthy amount of resources for Captain Strong here, so. Nice crit for Eagles on cop number 3? Question mark? 3, 4, 2? Open it up with a 101 rockin'. This guy's already dead on my screen. 105! Where were those rockins earlier, Ness? This guy doesn't have that much HP. Holy moly. 101, 105. I don't think I've seen back-to-back triple digits in a minute, so. Thanks, Ness, for that one. Alright, 32-15 on net for Octo, 1 death. Spiritually 2 deaths, the 18 bash out. Oh my gosh, that's still crazy. Eagles on, I believe that was cop number 4, so he's actually going into Strong with a decent amount of health pool as well. Health and psychic point pool. Ooh, kind of a bad mushroom, but he might be able to get it on the left there, but he's just going to choose to despawn that. A lot of mushrooms here. Octo with the spawns today. Eagles getting the unlucky submission hold, but I wasn't looking, and as it turns out, that was turn number 2, so Eagles was lucky to get the submission hold on turn number 2 instead, so. 2 Rockins, and Strong is down. Definitely the nicest showing of Strong in a minute from both our runners here. They walked in, they kind of worked the cops around, and then they both double rockin' Strong, and that was it. Octo in Tucson now, doing the standard department store save. Sucks on tree. Oh, Eagles finds a butterfly in Onet. Not too common there that you see that. One burger for Apple Kid here. standard department store save for Eagles as well. Now we do some walking. To PRV to Tucson to PRV to HHV to Shack to HHV to Shack to HHV. It's a game, all right. Octo getting some back and forth pincers here. Just unlucky despawns on both ends. Finally makes a breakthrough here. Spawn in that pencil. For those who don't know, you don't actually have to go up all the way, just enough until the game actually spawns the pencil on screen, which is actually not well before you can see it, but it's a little bit before you can see it. So, you know, maximizing the pixels, saving the frames. You can turn around a little bit quicker. Eagles gets his second butterfly here. I think Octo's still looking for one. And kind of looking at this sprout layout, he might need to despawn it. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and choose to despawn that because that a bit too... Sometimes you can thread the needle there, but that one was a bit too tight. There is a butterfly for Octo. He's going to chase this one down. So butterfly 1 for Octo and 2 butterflies down for Eagles. Looking to get maximum psychic points before Car Painter, or really before the Shack fight is the important thing. So you can do that by grabbing those butterflies in Tucson. Anywhere they spawn in Tucson, PRV, the one you saw Eagles pick up in Onet is good too. Couple of really, like, not guaranteed spawns, but there's a couple of spawns you can pretty much be confident you're gonna either be able to get one or despawn in very short order for one. Octo skip sandwich strats. I'm assuming that's what he bought. People don't usually shop at that guy for anything else, so. Skip sandwiches, a little bit of a investment of the couple seconds it takes to buy one, but you get a little nice back pocket savior skip sandwich thing for PRV, which can definitely help you sneak around some of those harder to dodge minions. So Octo on his way back to grabbing butterfly number 2, so both are... Yeah, I knew Hunter would be... You're the first person I thought of when he bought that. I was like, I knew Hunter would be happy. So 2 butterflies down for both runners. High five in the Sprout Tunnel. Bam! Three butterflies for Eagles? Someone want to get the whiteboard out? I don't know. We might need to crunch the numbers on this one. I don't actually know if he like got into a fight or something. I didn't actually see, so maybe he did need that. Maybe he forgot to life up when he got the first one. I do that sometimes. And then it's like, well, crap, I needed to not have max psychic points. Ooh, that's gonna be close talk to. Okay, good. I was like, I'm not sure if that Sprout makes it through that pixel there. Ooh, bad spawns there, that's for sure. Eagles grabbing that pencil eraser. No skips for Eagles. He is just going for it. Is Octo? Oh yeah, he did get a second one. That's right. He got 2 in. We did determine. A little bit of hairy spawns in the beginning for Octo, but the second half here seems to be doing okay. Uh-oh. Maybe a bit of a commentator's curse there. My bad, my bad. These seem to be a little more manageable, at least. because I wonder what he was saving the skip for, because, You're gonna try and stutter the troll snake, Octo? Dang. Yeah, because it's like, okay, what if you get the second troll snake? I respect it, I do respect it, but sometimes some things aren't worth it, in my opinion. Alright, a little bit of shopping for Octo. Get that Sandlot bat. Purely a pincer saver. Ah, fair enough. That's a fair point. See, that's interesting, because honestly, I used to do skip sandwich plays too. Like last year, I would play skip sandwich, and I would try to actively be aggressive with it. So that is interesting. That it's more of a safety thing. I do respect the safety part of it for sure. I do absolutely see that. But it's almost like, in my opinion, what if you don't ever use it? Then it's like, I guess you can ensure that you have it for the 3'd walk to Boogey, but then it's like, I almost feel like you didn't really get to use it in a if that's all you saved it for and you bought it at that Tucson vendor and you didn't, and that's all you used it was at the Boogey walk. Ooh, that was close, Eagles. You're safe there. I know you can squeeze through that, but that was that had to have been really close. Oh, nope, not gonna outpace that one, unfortunately. He thought, I believe he thought it was just the tree, and Ness probably can outspeed the tree, but the Sprout was hiding underneath the tree. Ooh, that's a big hit. That's not good. I think he's gonna die to, unless... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he dies to... No? Okay. I wasn't sure how the Oak Death... I was wondering how the Oak Death thing would work if Ness only had 1 HP. But maybe if the Oak died first, would Eagles have died? If the rocket hit the Oak before it hit the Sprout Bowl, so that it would have had the extra text for the Sprout Bowl, would Eagles have died? I wonder. But that is not the reality we see. Eagles makes it through, having to get an extra butterfly, but hey, rather get a butterfly than die, so... Hello, Wah. Hope you're having a good day. Octo picked up a fresh egg. I did see that, so a little bit of extra healing for Car Painter. Definitely very useful if you didn't get any croissants. Ooh, Cultist C on the call on this Cultist fight. On the Shack HQ Cultist. That's not good. Octo getting like the really unlucky monster RNG, but nice crit from Ness to really close that one out, because man, we don't want to see Cultist D here, man. God, wasn't it last year? I swear to God, last year we saw like Cultist G or something. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I just vividly remember somebody getting like Cultist G or something, and I think it was Seawalker. It's like coming back to me. I remember commentating the race, and I think it was Seawalker, and he got like all the way to Cultist G or something, and I was like, I'm flabbergasted. I've never seen it. Nice first turn. Lightning, but Car Painter does kind of pull off a fat life up 108. So let's hope he gets a few more reflex here. Nope, this is there. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna definitely have to. He's running out of his. Did he just eat a skip? That's only 6 HP, Octo. This is interesting. He's really trying for the. He was really trying to see if maybe Car Painter would kill himself on the turn that he ate the skip sandwich, so that he could get out of that with 6 HP, or whatever HP he would have had after the life up, of course, or the level up. So would have been close, but unfortunately, Carpainter. Yeah, exactly. Wow, worth a shot. You never know. You can always life up just to fix it up afterwards. But that was definitely an interesting play. You don't see a lot of runners try for that. You can, because you'll see that sometimes with like the cookie that drops from the crow if it actually happens. So you don't often see that. Oh, he still has the zoom. Wait, does that work? I never knew that. What? You eat the skip sandwich in the fight and then you zoom afterward? Right. That's what I'm saying, Ilya. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that. Is it like is it like a fixed number of speed after? Oh, okay, so so the timer does start. I was wondering. Okay, so like does it just give you less seconds when you get out? Okay. So if you ate the sandwich like right after you got out of the combat, you would be almost at the max amount? That's kind of interesting. I never ever knew that. I mean, I never eat skips in combat, right? Like who's gonna say they ate a skip in combat like when they were playing casually? Maybe casually because you didn't know, perhaps, but definitely not like when I've been speedrunning or anything. Alright, Eagles makes it past the Shack HQ cultist, so see if maybe he has a bit of a faster Carpainter. He's honestly not too far behind Octo here, so Winters can separate the two and give Eagles a chance to catch up here. And we'll see maybe if he has a stronger Carpainter. He's got a lot of psychic points going into Carpainter here, so if he manages to get both these Rockins off, as well as a Crashing Boom Bang Reflect, then he's gonna be pretty much cooking. Oh, there's that chicken. Nope. Gonna get a double miss for 2 turns. Definitely don't want to see that. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. To be specific, it's a chick, yeah. Did anyone else, is it just me? Did anyone else think the noise that when a chicken evolves into a, when a chick goes into a chicken, did anyone else think like the noise that it makes was like your game like bugging out? Like the because like it just sounded so weird whenever I heard it for the first time. I was like, what is that? Boop boop. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a headset disconnecting or something. So it's like, huh? Octo getting kind of trolled by this mole, but luckily in the same breath that I was saying that, he gets killed. So off to Tucson. Not terribly slow, but not the fastest death warp either. So comfortably average death warp. Eagles makes it through Carpainter with about a, I'm assuming that was like a 4730 Carpainter. So wasn't watching the timer when Octos died, so don't know the delta. I'd say it's probably like 2-ish minutes, 1.5 minutes-ish, depending on how the death warp goes for Eagles. Winters is really going to be the big playmaker here. See if anyone can make up some time or lose some time. I'm fairly certain there was a race this Swiss that was the lead switched in winter in Pond Cave, right? It was this week. The lead was like 1 runners for the entirety of the entire race, and then it switched in. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was a solid match. It was so good. Both of they were so good. Like, it definitely takes some to, like, Teen Train definitely, she had a really solid game. Yeah, I do kind of remember because I caught the end of it. I do remember catching the end of it. Or what happened, I do remember because I couldn't remember who. Because what had happened was I was watching, I was in and I was watching them at Happy. I watched them at Happy, and then I got up to go run an errand or something. Oh, really? So Peen died. Ah, well, that'll do it. Yeah, that sucks. And that's awful also for an ant. Oh, she didn't die. Okay, she didn't even die? Wow. That's super impressive. It seems like Eagle's got a fairly fast death warp. Just judging by the fact that they're already at the hospital. I wasn't really watching, but that was, yeah, because I left right when they were going to winners, and then I came back and the race was pretty much over, and then Des was winning. I was like, oh no. Like that's a good race though, right there. Like that's down to the wire. I can't even be upset if I'm neck and neck with someone and it's just like it comes down to some pond cave bullshit. It's like, damn, well, hey, that's Earthbound right there. Of course, I don't want to speak for Peen Train. I hope she's happy that we had a banger race. Anyways, speaking of bangers, Runaway 5. Jammers in the chat. Right, bus only bus. I don't know if we have any dirty memers in this race here. So I don't think I've watched Octo's or Eagle's other race this tourney so far, so I can't. Do we need to? Where's the third spreadsheet airframe that tracks which runner goes which direction? Where's the important statistic tracking? Who cares about the average times? We need to know who's doing degeneracy in our races. We'll switch it over to some round 2 Runaway 5. As is tradition. Oh dang, Eagles' volumes. No. That's okay. The beauty of Runaway 5 will shine through. Racer X is the most degenerate runner. Alright, right bus for Octo. Octo's a fan of turbo left bus? I don't know, Hunter. You've been disproven. Yeah, you do have to get up early for these JST races. Although Octo did say in their availability that they can race yeah. The shade. Octo did say they were available pretty much all day, Saturdays and Sundays, so perhaps we won't have to get these early degen streams all the time. 9 a.m. ain't too early though, to be honest. At least it's 9 a.m. my time. What is that, like 7 for our Pacific people? Yeah. That's early for me, and I work at 6 a.m. Shout out to morning race. They have a different kind of chill, you know. I got lucky enough to be off from work, but I know a lot of people are probably watching at work / doing something since it is the morning. So kind of a different vibe with a morning race. Working, yeah, or you're working like that. You work from homers. I'm assuming you're a work from homer, Hunter. I'm jelly. I'm always infinitely jealous from work from home. As the infinite homebody myself, of course. Yeah, I'm trying to type an email. Good luck, Airframe. Power through. Alright, Octo, sorry, there's a race happening, by the way. Octo makes it through Graveyard. I'm assuming he did have a couple despawns. I did see he had to get rid of a couple of trash cans there, but mostly unassuming Graveyard there. Unassuming local Graveyard. As Eagles makes his way to 3 here, so still close, still close. Like we said, I mean, there was just a lot of cutscenes happening. It do be local. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get more local than a graveyard just like right in your backyard of your town. That's just the, you know, you got Onet. You got, I guess 3 also has the tent, so there's other focal points. I was gonna say, you know, you got Onet, you got the library. Wow, library. Tucson. Wow, Berglund Park. Threed. Graveyard. Question mark. Suppose it fits with the theme. Ooh, a not so nice enemy spawn for Eagles. He's gonna have to take a bit of a detour to get around that guy. Ooh, that's bad. That's a lot of trash cans and not a lot of good spots. Perhaps I'll have a little bit of more lucky spawn. I do see a sneaky fly up there, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Those guys are the worst because sometimes if you don't despawn them like all the way, they will just get stuck on the pixel garbage that's just hiding behind the tree there, and then, oops, you walked up and now you're in an angry fly fight. Or whatever they're called. Bad fly, not so bad fly, or whatever the heck. Yeah. They're organized. That key do not work. We have to go back to Maxwell. Yeah, exactly. It's respectable. And we're in here just wrecking their society, kind of. I guess it's not respectable that they're holding the people of Threed hostage, to be fair. I take it back. Zombies may still be. Zombies are in the morally gray area, perhaps. All right, everybody's favorite character. I almost say customer. He's a customer to my shop of hatred. Bubble Monkey. I gotta practice that, everyone's favorite cuss word. There you go. I love the implication. What's your favorite cuss word? Pick it. I don't care what it is. That describes Bubble Monkey. Alright, Eagles himself now going to talk to the man, the myth, the legend, Maxwell. These mother Bubble Monkeys. I don't know, we have been graced with the one proto skip already in this EVSS from Sarah. Which is very impressive from a, Sarah she has been very much active in the rando community, of course. Scramble, I think is where she kind of started, but she said she was pretty much learning vanilla outright at the start of this tournament, and she's already out here dropping Proto 1 skips? Like, hello? Where do we find these people? No, I know. They have a really solid PB. I'm not trying to disparage their skill at all. It's all in good jest. I'm more impressed than anything, honestly, because man, exactly, because I'm. Lord, it took me way longer to get a sub 110 than that. Dude, yeah, they do have a lot of like. Nothing can be said about their skills transferring over from Rando, because like those are not like. Even though vanilla is kind of a different ball game, so to speak, than Randos for sure. There's a lot of mechanical, like just within the technique that can be carried over. So, and honestly, some people, because like when I've been coming back to, I've been playing a lot more Rando than I have vanilla this year, and coming back to Boogey, I've been like, you know, Boogey's like relaxing compared to Rando, because the tech speed in Rando goes way faster, obviously, than Boogey goes. So you actually can like, you can pay a little bit less attention, I guess, in Boogey compared to like Scramble. So I almost wonder if Sarah does maybe. Oh, gonna get that nice free green swirl thanks to Bubble Monkey there. Occasionally, Bubble Monkey gives you a W. All right, here we go. Let's see some skill expression Octo. You know, some runners will just not even try for Octo or Proto 1 skip, and that's completely fair. Personally, I don't even think it's that much of a time loss to even like attempt it, but you know, I get it. It's really hard and it also, like Temple was saying last night in the Discord, it seems very Bubble Monkey reliant as well. Proto 2 Encounter 3, Proto 2 skip is a lot more manageable. A lot more manageable from a skill-based side of Jeff. You still have to deal with Bubble Monkey being a little loser, but from the Jeff side of things, from player input, it's a lot simpler to pull off than Proto 1 skip, for sure. That is undeniable. Oh nope, there it is, Bubble Monkey taking a little bit of a just a look around, you know, just like I gotta see the sights. Oh man, unfortunate. Gonna have to drop the boiled egg here, but better to use it than to die, of course. Tessie for Eagles. Nipping at the heels of Octo, it's I mean, honestly, all it takes is one little kind of bad bout of RNG for Octo to get kind of pushed back here. Eagles is a brick road away from catching up here. Although Octo, as I say that, gets a pretty clean open 2 first spawn plates, so that's pretty ideal. Looking for something to stutter. This is kind of really dangerous. That ant is slash slug. I'm not sure if it's an ant or a slug. I think it's a slug. Yeah. Just gonna opt to take the fight. Ooh. It's the crit from the mouse. I don't think he has any healing left. Octo, this might be what we were talking about here. Ooh, Octo. Luckily, slugs are not that hard to kill compared to the mice. Ooh. Octo is playing a really, really dangerous game right now. Luckily, he gets a very open second spawn plate here. He's gonna grab the burger. Logically. Uh-oh. Eagles gets a call for help on the first Proto. No, we don't want that. Has he already eaten his boiled egg? I was not watching. He's not trying to drop it right now, so I'm assuming maybe he got... He's getting lucky enough to they're not hitting him, so just come on, Jeff, get out of there. Oh, he's getting super lucky with the turns. Get out of there, Jeff. Oh my god, man. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eagles makes it out with 2 HP. Proto 1, call for help. Tries to run away for like 6 turns. This is a dangerous winners for our runners here. I'm not gonna lie, if Octo died there, that probably would have been a lead shift, but managed to bring it back out at the very end there. So all that is between Octo and this victory is, of course, the Boogey tent, which has shown to be very upsetting in past races. So technically this race is not, we don't have a ribbon on this one quite yet, because all it takes is a low BBR or Boogey to just one-shot Jeff in the beginning to really put the pressure on. Eagles grabbing that croissant for safety. Gonna try for that Proto 3 skip. Come on, Bubble Monkey, get it together. Yes, Bubble Monkey. Eagles needs every little time save he can get to kind of catch up here. Oh, did that happen? Oh, man. I mean, the chances of it happening at least once per Swiss/Boogey tournament, or at least a couple times of just having a really, really bad Boogey 10. It's bound to happen. Jeff ain't gonna perform every time. Eagles trying to take a single slug just to stomp it out. Manages to do so. Gonna have to despawn that one. That is the blockade right there. You're not getting past that one without some impressive stuttering. So, but manages to get a lucky... Yo, twice? Dang. Well, I imagine if you died after you used the BBR, yeah, you can get soft locked if you don't have the... Well, not necessarily soft lock per se, but you can be effectively DNF. Ooh, Eagles. That was dangerous. Eagles trying to scrape back that time. I know he's trying. He sees that Octo's on that Skyrunner, so he's out here trying. At least these are slugs and not ants, because ants are a little harder to deal with than slugs for Jeff. Jeff can at least one-shot slugs, so got that going for him. So many spawns. He's just brute forcing it. He's like, I'm stomping on all of these slugs. Get out of my way. That is one way to do it. You can guarantee you will get through this cave if you just kill everything in the way. Now the despawns as Octo lands in 3. So Octo just has a couple more text boxes and then he is zooming to Boogey 10. Unfortunate despawns for Eagles, not quite getting the lucky empty room that Octo had here. Grabbing the bottle rocket. Teddy bear strats. Definitely safe to do. That will mitigate the chances of Jeff getting that one shot we were talking about. Eagles making it through Pawn Cave, now on the victory lap to Boogey 10 himself, so he's in the final hour here. Defend, defend, BBR! Give me a B! Give me a B! Give me an R! That was bad! What was that, like 397? My text is still tiny, but hey, made it happen. Rockin' and the regular bottle rocket. We'll close that one out. GG to octopuscal! We'll move on to the 1-1 bracket for the Swiss 3. Swiss Week 3. And Eagles, really solid showing, honestly. Eagles, I mean, both the runners definitely had their fair share of RNG mishaps. So not the kindest run to either of our runners here. And Octo with a 110, well, we'll see. I think it's going to end up being like a 1... Should be under 111, theoretically. Should be just under 111 here. But with a Titanic Ant death, which is a giant time loss in Boogey. 110.57. GG Octo! But it was empty indeed. Alright, let's switch it over. Let's get that Skyrunner jamming. A little bit of Skyrunner relaxation. And let's wish a good luck for Boogey Tent for Eagles here. And hopefully Jeff's a little nicer to Boogey or to Eagles than he was to Octo. Oh, I think I'm gonna go back to bed after this one, fellas. Good luck whoever's doing the next one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm up. I've had coffee. Are we getting a delivery? Heck yeah! Zombie paper. We're going to Belch, baby. Hey, we're going to Belch. Aw. Coffee is nice. Coffee is quite nice. I'm a fan. Alright, Eagles. Let's do it. I think he still has his skip from Shack HQ, so we will see if he deploys. Oh yeah, there's that text garbage we love. Thank you, Octo. Traditional Boogey Tent debug searching over here. Alright, no minions on the outside of the ladder. Definitely good. Oh, skipping the teddy bear. Okay. Eagles. He's like, no. This tent dies. Well, I wish you luck, sir. Hopefully Jeff deploys this rocket in short order and doesn't get rolled. Yeah, Rockin' Freeze. Freeze is an interesting one. Alright, pale green light, nice. That's definitely a easy first turn. Ooh, a 47 Rockin' Ness. What the heck, bro? Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-turn. That was a good BBR from Jeff, but it was not enough, unfortunately. So one more Rockin' should hopefully close it out. Yep, there it is. So, GG Eagles! Should be also just under 115, so... GG to both our runners. Still a really solid time, because both runners had really kind of rough bouts of RNG. Eagles was playing probably fairly safe, but... Deathless run and managed to put out a solid time, because that's definitely one of the definitely a pretty good time. Oh man, level up takes way longer than I thought. Level up takes like 30 seconds or longer than that. Jeez. A lot of text to go through. 1:15:17. Congratulations to both runners. It was a good race from both. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of good plays from both too. There was definitely some nice showings of counterplay to the bad RNG. Definitely very, very GG's to both runners. We'll get these times recorded down. Coming up, we have, for anyone hanging out, we have lots of races happening today. In fact, there are 3 more races happening just kind of intermittently. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's correct. 3 more races happening intermittently throughout the day. So if you are in Eastern time, these are the times. Otherwise, you will just have to cut back or translate it. So at 12, which is in 30, yeah, I believe that's in 40 minutes. Yeah, so the next race coming up very shortly will be Derek versus Wizard Vapes. So stick around shortly for that one. I'm sure they'll get started setting up right after I cut over to a host. Honestly, actually, is Ari here? Do you even want me to... You want me to raid? Doesn't matter. Since you guys are going to switch over in like 30 minutes anyways. While that question goes out, I will talk about the other 2 races, which are at a little later in the day, 7 p.m. Eastern. We have Shallow Copy versus Shuki T. So be sure to catch that one. And then finally, to wrap up the evening, yeah, Tit Thursday. Wrapping up the evening at 9:30 Eastern, we have yours truly. So definitely be there. Just kidding. Yours truly versus Xander, Zelda Rock Xander, so. Alright, I mean, I'll raid, so because it'll just pull back over. You're gonna talk so much smack? Well, fair enough. I'm gonna hopefully make it interesting, so. I mean, you remember our race, Hunter, so you should already be ready for it. In any event, let me try and find a raid here so I can get the heck out of your ears and stop annoying you. But thank you again to all the runners, and thank you to the admins for setting it up. And we will see you in like 30 minutes. Cheers.